gets into my brain and it will not let go. This is my life. Hey everyone, Happy New Year! I'm not sure what day I'm going to be uploading this, but I'm pretty sure I haven't said Happy New Year in a video yet, so Happy 2015. Today I am finally going to be doing my non-beauty favorites for 2014. I did the same kind of video last year, and then throughout 2014 I added more and more non-beauty favorites to my monthly favorites videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys like the non-beauty favorites and you want me to keep on telling you about them. I hope you do, because I like sharing them with you. The categories I'm covering are music, movies, podcasts, and TV, and I tried to keep it to like the top 5, like high fidelity style for each one, but I kind of failed in one area, and I do have kind of a mess of honorable mentions for a few categories, so excuse me, but I did try in my best. 2015, this is my life. Okay, so I have a like super organized Tumblr draft. Tumblr drafts, I have like 500. Anyway, first I want to talk about movies, because you know I am obsessed with movies. I see movies constantly. It feels appropriate, okay? So, side note, my lists are not in order. They're not like top 5 lists, as in like number 1 is the best one, 5 is like the lowest one. They're kind of just a group of 5. Okay, so first one I must mention is The Grand Budapest Hotel. It's a Wes Anderson movie. You guys know I loved it. I kind of raved about it a lot. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Wes Anderson movie, but I really liked it. I thought it was really funny, like kind of like cutesy funny more than his other movies. The style was incredible. I was so inspired by the color palette. Like after I saw that, I wanted to decorate my apartment in that color style. Didn't exactly happen, but I was super inspired. Casting was amazing as usual. My next favorite is a more recent one. It is Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. I anticipated that movie for what felt like forever, and it totally paid off. I loved it. I think the only weakness was the soundtrack for me, but other than that, I just loved it. I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal just like thrives in those weird kind of creepy weird roles, you know what I mean? I love the way it looked. Nightcrawler was amazing. Side note, did you see the real Nightcrawler that I saw in my latest weekend vlog? I hope you did. I was like, what? My next favorite is Obvious Child. It has Jenny Slate in it and other people, but she is what made me love this movie. I almost didn't expect myself to like it, and when I first heard about it, I was almost a little bit turned off, but then I saw it in the theater, and it was hilarious and I loved it, and it's definitely not for everyone, but I thought it was amazing. It's a super dark comedy, but I don't know, I loved it. It was about like a super real woman, and I am drawn to that. Next up, and on kind of the same page but not really, Happy Christmas. Anna Kendrick is in that, directed by Joe Swanberg, and he's really amazing. It's super real. That's what I have to say. It's like kind of slow moving. It's again not for everybody, but not as much as Obvious Child. That would make sense to you if you'd seen both of them. It's like more like real life, you know, and I just love that, and like how awkward people are in real life and how messy it is, but at the same time not as dramatic as a lot of movies. I don't know. I could talk about that for a long time, but I won't. Next up on my list is Boyhood. I feel like it has to go like on everybody's list of best movies in 2014. It's just amazing. Goes back to the whole like realness thing I was just talking about. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. It's super long, but it's totally worth it. If you somehow don't know anything about it, it goes in real time. I've never seen a movie like that, and it kind of blew my mind, and it was just, I don't know, it's just like, it's priceless if you think about it. So I don't know, I thought it was amazing. If you haven't seen it, see it. I don't want to talk about it so much because I feel like everyone has talked about it to death. Next up, my TV favorites. Number 1 obviously has to be True Detective. I was 1000% addicted to it, and I sung its praises over and over again in my videos. It is just amazing, and much like Serial, I cannot imagine season 2 being as good as season 1, but hopefully it is. I guess we'll see. Number 2 is Broad City. It comes on Comedy Central, and At first when I started watching it, I was like, this is female workaholics. I don't really like it. It's too cheesy. But then somehow I kept watching it and fell in love. I cannot wait for season 2. It's like, I kind of hate how much people compare things to other things, so I hate myself for doing this, but it's kind of like Girls plus Workaholics, but better than both of those shows. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I hope you agree. Can't wait for it to come back. Next TV favorite is a repeat from last year. Still in love with it. It's Bob's Burgers. I hope you guys saw my Tina Halloween costume this year. I hope you liked it. It was definitely one of my proudest moments on YouTube in 2014. Next up is Veep. I don't think I've ever talked about this show on my channel. Maybe I have. I don't know, but it's amazing and I think it's so hilarious. As Julia Louis-Dreyfus in it, and I've always loved her. Seinfeld, New Adventures of Old Christine, like especially, I used to call that show Christine because I was just like so obsessed with it. I watched the reruns on like Lifetime or Oxygen or whatever, like all the time. She's just hilarious, but Veep just like takes it to the next level and I love it, love it, love it, love it. And last, I am including an entire channel and it is a love-hate relationship. It's the ID channel. I've talked about this in vlog videos and I've mentioned it on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. My parents are totally addicted to it and my friend Bunny is totally addicted to it, and their powers combined, I was finally sucked in, even though I do not think it's good for people's brains to get that paranoid. But yes, I did get sucked in, and I don't know, be careful if you want to start that one. It is a weird channel and it's funny and it's scary. Murder porn, basically. Excuse me if you don't like that term, but that's what a lot of people call it. Next up, my favorite music in 2014. This is the category that I really screwed up on. It's actually like a top 7. I'm gonna try to do it kind of as fast as possible because I don't want to bore you to death. All the bands that I chose had new releases this year that I particularly enjoyed. I tried to keep it kind of focused, but I am going to make a mix on Spotify that features a lot of my favorite songs. You can go and listen to it and maybe you like it, maybe don't, I don't know, but it will be there. I'll put the link down below or I'll tweet it or something like that. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. First up on my list is Wampire. Their new album this year is called Glazerr, and I cannot choose a favorite song because I pretty much like all the songs, and I like all the songs on the last release as well. They're just amazing. I don't know what it is, but they just like tapped into my soul and I love them. I saw them this year too, and I actually met a couple of the guys. I talked about this in one of my favorites videos, and they were really cool. That was awesome. Next up, the OCs. The album is called Drop, and my favorite song from the album is called The Lens, and I don't know, the OCs are just, they just always do good things. Next band on my list are the Growlers. Their new release this year is called Chinese Fountain, and at first I thought I wasn't getting into it as much as the last album, and that kind of bummed me out, but then I fell in love with this song, Good Advice, and it was just kind of like the gateway into loving all the songs. And then I saw them live, and that just kind of sealed the deal / sealed the heart around my body and soul and said, you love them forever. And guess what? I love them forever. Next up, the Black Angels. The new album this year is called Clear Lake Forest. I wouldn't say it's as good as past albums, but I do still love it. Check out the playlist to see my favorite songs. Next favorite is Iceage. They are a little bit like harder, crazier. Their newest album was called Plowing into the Field of Love, and I had a few favorites, and I had a few music video favorites too. Maybe I'll make like a blog post or something, like a Tumblr post, something like that. I don't know. I'm not doing music video favorites. I think I did that last year. Anyway, next up is Panda Bear. Love Panda Bear for a long time. The newest release is called Mr. Noah, and I like the song called Mr. Noah. Like, I will listen to it on repeat for hours. Totally fine with it. It's just, I don't know what it is. It makes me so happy. Don't love the music video as much, but the song is just, gets into my brain, and it will not let go. And last for music, but definitely not last in my heart, is Cherry Glazerr. I just discovered them this year. There's like a new single that came out this year, but I don't think they put out a full album this year. I don't know. I like the single, but it kind of like was again, my gateway to all their older stuff, and I love all of it. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's amazing. Ooh, so good. I'm not even gonna go into my honorable mentions because I feel like I've already gone on too long in the music section, but I will put all my honorable mentions, favorite songs, and all that in the playlist, so you can check that out if you're interested. Okay, my last section is podcasts. Obviously, I was crazy obsessed with Serial, like pretty much everyone else on the planet was. It's just amazing. If you've ignored me as many times as I've talked about it in like every video in the last few months, I don't know what's wrong with you. You can still totally go listen to it. It's just very, very interesting. Season 1 is over. Like I said about True Detective, I can't imagine what season 2 is going to be like, but I hope it's just as good. Side note, a lot of people ask me what I use to listen to my podcast, and 9 times out of 10 when I'm listening to podcasts, I use an app called Stitcher. I usually listen to them when I'm like getting ready or I'm driving in the car or something like that, and so Stitcher works for like everywhere for me. I like it, and it seems to have all the podcasts I could ever want. Next, a kind of love-hate favorite. It's called You Made It Weird, and the host is named Pete Holmes, and he's a comedian, and I have to be completely honest with you, he kind of rubs me the wrong way, but in the last few months, he's had really interesting guests, and because of the guests, it just, I don't know, it just does it for me. So despite my feelings about Pete Holmes, like the people that he chooses to interview are just completely interesting to me. So lately I've really been loving it. Next up is This American Life. It's pretty much like the most popular podcast ever, so I don't think that I really need to explain anything, but basically it's just like story time, and I like to hear about people's lives, so I connect with that. I look forward to it every week, and it's just pleasant. Next is Radiolab. Again, I think it's just like a super popular one, and I was like, how do I even describe Radiolab? So I looked it up to see how they describe it, and they said a radio show and podcast weaving stories and science into sound and music-rich documentaries. And that's pretty much what it is. I would have never thought to describe it like that, but it's like they take a topic and then they like go on all sides of it somehow, and it's just so interesting. I love learning, and I also love hearing about people and learning about different people's lives or whatever their experiences, so it kind of brings all of that together. And last on my list is an honorable mention. I know it's like number 5, but it's still an honorable mention because I don't always like it, and I'm kind of spotty with listening to it, and I've been listening to it for like over a year, but it's called the Duncan Trussell Family Hour. He is crazy and out there, but it's just interesting to me. Just like the Pete Holmes podcast, it's like not so much about the personality of the person, but the guests more than anything, so it's kind of like a half favorite. Alright, so I kind of feel like this is the longest favorites video I've ever made. Thank you so much if you stuck with me through the whole video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and if you are, thank you so much. You are my people and I love you, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked my non-beauty favorites. If you want to find me anywhere else on the internet, go to these links down below. It's LeighAnnSays everywhere. Come say hey, because I like to talk to you guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone! My last section, I feel like this video's going on for 100 years. Pretty much gonna keep filming until 2016. I can't remember the name of the song. Made a little perfect circle around myself. Horrible and weird. Excuse it. Don't even know where to start right now. Let's start with lips, because everybody has lips, right? Lips have had a really big year, am I right? Kylie Jenner lips? I'm sorry, I said it. But I feel like everyone was like obsessed with lip color.